Mike Bradbury figures it's only right to return the applause. The University of New Mexico's third-year women's basketball coach nearly always makes a point to applaud, shake a few hands and acknowledge fans after his team's home games. Bradbury knows a good crowd when he sees it. "Man, our fans are the best," he said Tuesday. "When you compare our crowds to what other programs get around the country, it's unreal. There's no way I'll ever take our fans for granted. Our players won't either." Going into Thursday's home finale against Wyoming, UNM has enjoyed a successful season on the court. The Lobos 23-5, 13-4 Mountain West, and Cowgirls 20-6, 13-4 will meet to decide the second and third place finishers behind regular season champion Boise State. Better still for UNM's financially strapped athletic department, success has spilled over into the stands. Attendance is up, revenue is ahead of projections, and UNM Athletic Director Eddie Nunez has something to smile about. "You have to love the support we get from our fans," said Nunez, who has been a regular at women's home games of late. "We wanted to be more realistic with all our revenue projections this year, but it's exciting to see attendance numbers increasing for women's basketball. Mike's done a fantastic job. His program's on the rise." UNM ranks 17th nationally in home attendance at 5,201 fans per game this season. That's up from last season when the Lobos drew 4,819 per home contest. It puts New Mexico in rare territory, as UConn and Gonzaga are the only non-power conference programs with higher attendance averages. And 2018-19 is not over yet. Bradbury and his players set a preseason goal of drawing 100,000 fans for all home games, 2 exhibition contests included. UNM needs to draw 8,263 fans for Thursday's senior night contest to reach 100,000 and is pulling out the promotional stops to get there. Thursday's game will feature $2 admission for all bench seating, $2 popcorn and sodas, $4 beers and free passes to Meow Wolf. Bradbury says there's nothing particular riding on the 100,000 fan objective, just a nice round number, he said. But Bradbury is well aware that a big home finish could push UNM's coach into bonus territory. His contract includes incentives for gross ticket revenue totals that exceed projections. UNM projected that women's basketball would generate $375,000 in gross ticket revenue this season. Bradbury will receive $10,000 if UNM surpasses the $400,000 mark, and his bonus becomes $25,000 for $500,000 in ticket revenue or $50,000 if the program reaches $700,000. Nunez said official gross ticket revenue totals for men's and women's basketball are not yet available, but Bradbury has been tracking his program's numbers. "We surpassed $382,000 at our last home game," he said. "With a game still to go, that's great. It's a credit to our team and our fans." If Bradbury receives a bonus from rising attendance, it will also qualify as a bonus for UNM's athletic department, which has been stung by dwindling football attendance in recent seasons. New Mexico drew an announced 99,523 fans last football season, though recent figures show far fewer, 65,773, were paid spectators. Women's basketball, in any case, can surpass the 99,523 figure with a crowd of 7,786 on Thursday. Still, UNM has a long way to go to approach the program's best attendance numbers. Women's basketball averaged more than 10,000 fans per home game for 4 straight years from 2002-03 to 2005-06. That said, the Lobos' current home average would be its best since 2013-14, not including a 2015-16 average of 5,511, which was inflated by a men's-women's doubleheader listed at 12,269 fans. Bradbury believes there are bigger crowds to come, as we continue to build the program and rise in the conference. "Absolutely," he said. "If we bring in good opponents and give our fans a good show, they'll do their part. We just have to do ours." Thursday Women, Wyoming at UNM, 7 p.m., 610 a.m., 95.9 FM, themu.com.